So hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with another video, and today we have some new Italian banknotes. So Italian banknotes are actually a very interesting series. You have many different types of banknotes from, putting something down, from a variety of actual institutions. So we have the State Treasury that actually issued a few banknotes, and that's what this one is. This is called the Biglietto di Stato, so ticket of the state, or banknote of the state, actually. Then you have Buoni di Casa, you have also military banknotes, Allied Military Casa Veneta di Prestiti, which issue banknotes around Venezia. And then you have local banks, but these banknotes actually were legal tender in all of Italy. So this one is let me see if we can get one out, a run of 3, so got 4, 6, 0, 6, 20, 21 and 22. So obviously someone actually kept these after they got them from circulation. And as you can see, it's actually quite a small banknote. So if I use a 50-cent coin, you can see the size of the actual banknote to a 50-cent coin. This could indicate two things. First, it could indicate that the value of the currency had actually fallen, and in 1944 it had actually fallen quite a lot. I think it was from memory, it's probably about from 25 lira to 120 lira to $1. And another case could be that they didn't have enough paper or resources, or it was restricted. So to stretch those resources further, they would make smaller banknotes, which would allow them to actually print more of the 1 lira denominations. I'd say it's probably a case of both. And also the simple of the design would have allowed it to actually be printed quickly, and also the lifespan probably wouldn't have been that long as well. So, oh, come on, focus. I need to. So here we have the ministerial decree of the 23rd November 1944, and that's the royal decree up the top of 1935. They also issued a 1 lira banknote as well, coin as well, not banknote. And as you can see, there's una lira, so the V in Latin is actually a U, and that's because Mussolini liked to fashion his symbols based on the great Roman Empire. And as you can see, the picture is actually Italia, and it looks like it's actually let me have a feel. Yeah, you can feel the lines going up and down, so that's one of the security features of the banknote. It doesn't have any water. Oh yes, does it have a watermark? Yes, it does have a watermark. You can see there's a line going through there, but I'm not really able to. I think it's just wavy line pattern as a watermark, and that's about it. Security. The security thread was actually not a major feature in banknotes of this time. That really come into prominence in the 1950s and 60s. And then we have, what is this? What is this? This is actually a 100 lira issued by the Allied military currency. And this actually comes in two versions. We have the one without the Italian, so cento, Italian, and just the English. And this is the second version with Italian in it as well. So it has Italian and English Allied military currency. You can get A, B and C versions. And also, if you whereabouts you can get an F in one of these scrolls. Can't remember which side. It's usually on this side, probably down here. You can get an F. Oh no, not in the scrolls, in these leaf patterns here. This one doesn't have it. So here, no, it doesn't have it. And on the reverse, we just have English. So freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom from want, freedom from fear. And they're pretty much American mottos, not adopted all around the world. And the best design banknote I have is actually this 1,000 lira. So this was issued in 1947. You can see the date here is issued. The ministerial decrees are in there, August 1947. Oh no, the ministerial decrees here. Got 2 ministerial decrees. So this would have been issue date because it's the after March. So this is March, that's August. And you can actually get 2 versions of this. So there's also issued with Roma. So pretty much similar to this image here. And this one has Medusa. And that was a version that was issued second. And these banknotes were issued up until 1962 when they actually replaced it with a smaller banknote because inflation actually had reduced the value. And at the time, the value to US dollars was about just $2 US, so it's about 400 or 500 lira to $1 US at the time. And after the Second World War, the Italian economy actually improved. So the actual portrait, this one is actually one of the 3 graces from the painting Primavera by Botticelli. And it's actually an inverted image, so if you turn the face the other way, that's how the painting actually has her portrayed, but they've turned the image around, face to the right, so it actually faces into the banknote. Alternatively, they could have actually put it on this side and had her face in the original way. And also the watermark, that might be Athena. I'm not too sure if it actually is, but this side is actually the best side that you can actually see on the actual banknote. And on the reverse side, you can see it's just pretty plain. And it's just say you can't actually counterfeit the bill. Biglietti falsi, so we get false from probably Norman or Latin, probably Norman actually, and that's closely related to Italian, which comes from Tuscan. Okay, punishment, fabricating. So a lot of Italian and Spanish you can probably understand. Not really French, because French has a major sound shift that's occurred, so the actual written language is pretty different than what is actually spoken. So maybe they need to change the spelling like they have in Finland, so it's actually spelt the way they pronounce it. Does it have a security thread? No security thread, but it's actually quite a nice banknote. So what would you be expecting to pay if you wanted to purchase one of these? Well, I'll go for the cheapest banknote first. So these ones you can actually pick up for probably about $3 to $5 each. So obviously there's quite a lot of them on the market. They're not actually rare. That's pretty normal for a low valued banknote that printed in inflationary times. Then you have this 100 lira. These ones cost about $20 for the Italian version. For the one without Italian, they're actually a bit more, probably about $30 to $40, but they're not a rare banknote. And at the time, 1943, which is the date up there, they're actually a high valued banknote. And 41,000, I'm probably expecting to pay $20 to $30 for one of these in this condition. If you want it uncirculated, you're probably talking a few $100. But that reflects that a lot of these banknotes are actually not kept, because 1,000 lira was the third highest banknote. The 10,000 lira is actually the highest. So in this time period, 1947, obviously Italy was pretty much devastated, so this would have actually been quite a lot of money at the time. So most people would not have actually kept banknotes. Not like the $5, I would say the $20 banknote, which a lot of people, if they could, would actually be able to actually keep at least one of their banknotes for the future. And that is where I'll leave it there. I'll leave a link down below to Italian currency on eBay. But just remember, a lot of countries have actually banned exports of postage. So letters and mail are temporarily suspended until the coronavirus problem has been resolved. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. Have an awesome banknote collecting time, and keep safe out there. Thank you, and bye bye.